Okay. Let's just do it just for sitting down and breathing first. Just have your feet shoulder width apart. Breathe in and breathe out. Feel the head floating up, feel the weight sinking down. And just breathe in, filling the lungs. Breathe out and just allow the thoughts to settle like clouds parting on a blue sky. Breathing in. Breathe out. Allow the thoughts to settle and clear. Like clouds moving across the blue sky. One more time, breathe in through the lungs. Breathing out, letting go of the thoughts. Breathe in, fill the lungs. As you breathe out, releasing the tension in the muscles to allow for nice, relaxed muscles. Breathe in, filling the lungs. Letting go and relaxing the muscles. Breathing in, filling the lungs. Breathing out, letting go of the muscles. And then breathing in, filling the lungs. Letting go of any worries or cares. Breathing in, filling the lungs. Breathe out and let go of anything that's bothering you. Breathing in, filling the lungs. Breathing out, letting go cares and worries. And then just breathing in and out. Just notice the breath as it comes in, notice the breath as it comes out. Noticing the contact with the feet, the sitting bones, notice what it feels like in your body. Just coming back to a fully present state. Okay, just rub the hands together. And just gently stroking the face. So we'll just start with a little bit of massage. So that was based on Tara Brach's exercise, 9 magic breaths. And just stroke down the arm, Stroke down the arm. It's a very nice exercise to do, actually, the 9 magic breaths. Personally, I find it very useful. Stroke down the other arm. Stroke down the front of the body. Stroke back. Oh. Round the hips, just rub round the hips. And then stroke down one leg. 1, 2, 3. And then stroke down the other leg. So did you say shoulders? We wanted to do shoulders.
Yeah,
okay. Working on shoulders. Okay. Okay. Yeah. And then we'll also be looking at the form. So we started looking at the form as well. We're looking at the first third this academic term, but that's just breathing in and out. Have a little shake out. Shake the hands, shake the leg, shake the other leg. That's nice. So was this place already open? You were right. Oh, it's the chiropody lady. Is she here? The chiropody lady. Oh, she's brilliant. Okay, let's come up. Because it's quite warm today. Actually, I think what I'll do, I'm gonna do we want the fans on, or shall I open the window maybe?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do the windows, but we must remember to shut the windows. So I don't get told off. Because I'm in this place tomorrow actually. Let's do that. Oh, bit of lighting as well. Let's just open that. No. And then we want to make sure that we've shut the windows afterwards because yeah, it's just better for everybody.
We don't need lights on, do we? I don't know. That's what it is, can't it? Oh, that's better. I do feel that.
Yeah. That's a bit of air. Yeah, maybe shall we open the front door? Open the door, yeah. And then that will let a bit of a through breeze. Yes.
I still need to look at it.
There we go. No, they didn't lock it, did they? It's very naughty. So we'll just do this. And we are all breathing. Very good. And did you say they're getting new chairs for here?
Apparently, as far as we know. Yeah, was it those two? Or these? It's these, I think they're changing, I'm not sure.
I mean, they're all right, those ones, but it would be nice if they had some cushions, better ones and nicer cushions, you know.
I think they need
So we're just feeling the ground under the feet. We are breathing. I'm just going to turn this way a bit because I think we've got a. Can you see all right, Christine? Is that? I'm a bit dark now, aren't I? Is that all right?
I can see you all right, but I can't hear you very well. I'm going to join on another appliance that I can feed directly into my hearing aids so I can hear you.
Okay. Oh, wait a minute. I'll just change. That should be right. I'll try turning it up. No, it's right. It's right up. It's right up above. What if I move the? Oh.
No, don't worry about it. I'll just join on my iPad, which feeds directly into my hearing aids.
Oh yeah, that's the problem Steve has. He needs to have it in his hearing aids as well because they.
Yeah. So I'll just be on there twice.
That's fine. You carry on. I'll move that closer to me anyway, just in case there's anyone watching afterwards on Zoom that can't hear me. So that's it. So you want to get your feet shoulder width apart. Let me just get rid of that now. I can't see Christine. Yeah, there are supposed to be some Hungarians coming at some point on Zoom. But obviously, it's quite far away from there. So I don't know when they'll be coming. I've told them about this evening's classes and also about the let's just put some nice music on.
Oh, lovely.
I'll just
Yeah, it's small hearings. Be it both open.
let's try.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, she's still in the Costa Brava as young Julia. How awful. It's just terrible.
That's so lucky.
Terrible. So you have your feet shoulder width apart and you want to bend the knees slightly. You want to bend the knees slightly and the arms are long and very relaxed. They're just flopping around. That's it. So you want to let the arms, if you just do one arm, look, you just want to let the arms go. You see, they're just, that's it, yeah. They're just flopping. They're just flopping. And then try the other arm. So, I mean, I know those exercises are really quite horrid, but they are worth doing. But in order to get them to work, you need to do them more than once a week. So.
Should do some tonight.
Yeah, but don't, I do maybe 5 each or something, and
Yeah.
5 will,
Yeah.
5, just do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, that's 5 each.
Yeah.
And then you do the next one, 5, and then only do the ones that you like. Because exercise should be something that you enjoy. And it's much better to do, you're more likely to do it if you enjoy it than if you're doing it because it's good for you. You can, yeah.
I mean, this is nice when you're with other people as well.
Yeah, it's much easier when you've got a gang of people to help. It's much better. So that's. We're just going to open the chest. Fantastic. Okay, we'll just do a little bit of a bounce. So you allow your weight to settle just behind the ball of each foot. So if you just rock forwards and back first for a bit, that will help. I don't know what the lady that does the chiropody is called. I keep Sophie. Sophie. Ah, she's brilliant. Highly recommend. So she's not got the full podiatry thing, but because she's been doing it so long, she probably knows a lot more than a newly qualified podiatrist would. I should think, just because of, yeah. So. So I do on my feet, I try and do a lot of, I do my own massage on them and sort of do mobilising and things on the feet. And if you wiggle the toes and in bed, you can hold each toe, waggle it, and just get a bit of, and if you massage the feet, and you can use a tennis ball to massage your feet, just because it helps with the arches of the foot and the general circulation. And actually, if you look after your feet, then it bodes well for the rest of the body, which is why I found it very silly when they took chiropody off of the NHS, unless you've got like diabetes or you've got a condition that you really need. So I just find it very, very silly. So now just tune into the balance point of each foot. So just behind the ball of each foot. So you've got the arch of the foot, and you're going from the front of the heel to the back of the ball of the foot now. That's weird. I'll just show you, those of you that are watching at home. So all the videos are up. So it's Grey Heron Internal Arts YouTube channel, and all the classes I teach are, and the ones that Mike teaches as well, the head honcho. they're all pretty much all the ones that are the hybrid classes that you get either just Zoom on its own or the shared classes. They're all up there, so people can watch them again. So we just this. So the head's floating, the weight's sinking. And just allow yourself to settle. And we're just going side to side. So we're aiming our weight to the balance point of the left foot and the right foot. So you start quite, I'd say this is quite fast, just going from side to side. Then what you do, once you've got into that, I'll text Edmund later, because sometimes if he can't make tonight, he comes on the Wednesday, either in the morning at Burwell or in the afternoon at Reach. Yeah. And just to let you know, there is a seated class, mostly seated class, on Thursday afternoons 12 till 1 at the sports hall, and that's sponsored by Healthy You, so it's cheaper. And that's 12 till 1, and then there's also, if you can go up and down the stairs, there's a stretching and balance class after it at 1 o'clock, because we're still waiting for people to turn up to that one, because I'd like that one to carry on really. We can, so we're just breathing. Okay. Now this time breathe in, go across. Breathe out, sink into that foot. So the balance point, you're in the balance point of both feet. Then you breathe in, go across. Breathe out, sink. Breathe in, across. Breathe out. Breathe in, across. Breathe out. And then that kind of speed. We're now going round and round. So just allow breath to come in, allow the breath to come out. And pay attention to the sensation of contact through the feet. So this is the video that my friend, those of you that are on YouTube won't be able to hear it because I've not set it up for music, but those of you in the room, it's my friend Julia, and I think she's still in the Costa Brava. I'm not sure if she's back in Germany yet. She makes this lovely music, and she did a really nice duet with young Max, who I think he lives there. So I guess that's what they were doing. They were doing like a yoga retreat thing. So she meditates and does yoga in the morning on the beach, and then spends the rest of the time making this beautiful music. Then I guess they do regular yoga, and it's just lovely. It's really nice. Okay, let's go round and round in the other direction. So we're just tuning into the feet. So just tune into that sensation of contact. And we'll do a little bit of spine exercises, but only join in with these if it's what works for you. If not, you can just do the loosening and that will still be okay. It's just so everybody's got different bodies that work differently. So if there's any exercise that doesn't feel comfortable, just that one is pretty safe for anybody to do. Okay, let's just do a tiny bit of lower back. Oh, now you can do this really big, doing it really big, or you can do tiny turning, where you just do really, really small turning, and that's just as good. So you can have the arms relaxed, or you can have them on the waist, because then you can feel the hips moving back, moving to the side, moving to the front, and moving to the side. So it's just. I think personally, I think I prefer it when Julia just plays on her own because it's got a lot more space. I mean, it is lovely when she plays with her friends, but they tend to kind of both start playing too much.
This is just how it is. It is.
Yeah.
Listening in the back.
What we need to do really is all go to Costa Brava, do Tai Chi on the beach. Julia can play for us.
Go
Go around
Spain. And go for a swim. It's full, really, isn't it?
I will look into it. I'll ask. I'll write her an email and say, look,
With come as helpers.
yeah. I mean, you know, well, if I get cruise, you've been on cruise ships, haven't you?
I have.
Yeah, and so's Christine. So maybe you could come and be my helpers if I get those gigs on the cruise ships, because it says for you and a companion.
Oh,
So teaching Tai Chi, so you'd have to teach 2 Tai Chi classes a day when you're on the sea, not when you're in port. I thought that
It
sounds
was 8 o'clock every morning on when I was on.
you know, I mean, they're quite expensive, some cruise ships. So if you got it for free,
That's his thing. Wow.
and you get
Awful.
all your fed, you get fed
Yes.
three square meals a day, and you get a free. It's
Yeah,
basically
the people, passengers,
it's a working. They classed it as a working holiday. But not
beautiful food.
so. Okay, let's just do a shot. Well, so we're just doing some shoulders. 2, 3. Oh. So imagine the muscles around the shoulder melting, if that helps. I think this one's my particular favourite one. This one, she just sits there for 2 hours playing her music and the other direction. Did everybody get the right change? Okay.
Yeah.
Posture check. So nice and tall. And then the other shoulder. I'm seriously impressed that you managed to move all that stuff. Posture check. Change direction. Same shoulder, sit direction.
I think he's ever going to be coming back.
Yeah, she comes, because of the way her job works, sometimes she comes here and then sometimes she comes on the Wednesday afternoons. And then sometimes she'll randomly turn up where I really don't expect her to. So it's all
Who's that?
Nicola. The lady that has the
Yeah, I know.
ponytail, the black hair, and usually has work. She's normally
Yeah,
dressed like
pleasant,
she's in
yeah.
the office, so it's
Yeah.
So here we go. This is called bird. Holds its wings. So show you from the diagonal view. So we like this. And then we just. I think I've seen owls do that kind of thing. When you see them, and they're like that. So it's almost like the owl. We could do the owl actually as well, because that works the shoulders. So what you do this time, you turn, and that's Wise Owl looks around. Well, that's a version of Wise Owl looks around. I've done more complicated version, but this is from the Badwanjin, the 8 strands of the brocade, which we will be learning at some point. So what we're going to do today, last week we did Park Wild Horses Main. This week we're going to look at a thing called white crane spreads its wings as a health exercise. So just think of a beautiful owl opening its wings. So I was at a kind of respite centre for raptors down south somewhere. And you could actually, for the ones that weren't ever going to be released because it was too poorly, there was an owl that you could actually cuddle. And this lady, she had her proper gloves and things on, and she had this owl, and she goes, "Oh, that's being stroked under there," and you were just stroking this, and it was just like, they're so soft because they're very quiet. So when you're doing the owl movement, you've got very quiet feathers. So it's got that. There's a lot of in Tai Chi and related arts, the Qigong, and there's a lot of wildlife. You know, you get trees, you get dragons, which are sort of wildlife. You get cats, you get owls, you get monkeys and bears and tigers and all sorts. So the people that were studying these movements obviously were like, they're the equivalent of David Attenborough, I guess, but thousands of years ago, looking at the movements and making them. So it's got a lot of it's just nice to do, really. So this is I think this is another crane, actually. So you might wanna, if you want it, you can have a baby crane. You could have a wren. You know, you can just have a wren. So just do that way, because that will still, what we're doing is we're getting this joint to move, but you can still move the joint. You can do it like that. And that will still work. So have your feet, those of you that are training sitting down. It's like this. So you're turning your waist. Turning your waist. That's great. So that's the baby one, or you can do the full big grown-up crane. So that was the baby crane, and it doesn't matter. It's getting that movement. It's getting that functional. These days in fitness, especially for fitness, basically for anyone over the age of 50, they are now focusing a lot more on things like functional movements that you will need in daily life. Right, try the other side. So the baby version looks like this. Then the big version, full version, is like this. So there's a rotation at that shoulder joint. So because usually once you get over when they start looking at functionality, it's because we're losing function. So by focusing on movements that are useful in daily life, it just means we can continue doing things that you were doing previous 50 years, you know. So that's great. So for the 9, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 3, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. Right, so 2 ways of doing this demonstration. I'll show you the sitting down way, and I'll show you the standing up way. So, like this, like this. So that's the sitting down way. The standing up way, there's 2 ways of doing that. You can do a semi-squat, or if you're feeling courageous, you can do a full squat, and you come all the way up, and down. So just yeah, just join in however you're working. 3, 4. That's it. Yeah, good. 5. And 6. Marvelous. Okay, now we go in the other direction. So those of you that are, you go like this and down, up, down, up. Do it sitting down.
I think I'll have to.
Yeah,
Real
do it
close,
sitting
isn't it?
down. Yeah, don't do it standing up. You've been doing it. This is my location. Yeah. Marvelous. Okay, that's very good. Oh, they paused it again. Yes. Just lovely. Okay, yeah, have some water. Okay, water break. Okay, any questions while we're having some water?
Really?
I think she's off doing the romantic something or other with her other half.
Oh,
They're celebrating
I'll
something.
let her do that then.
Yeah, I think they're allowed to.
Yeah, well, that's right. I have one question of exercise. I get a very sore back,
Yeah,
just about here,
yeah,
and it probably says it's a muscle.
yeah.
So, which are the best
So
exercises?
what you can do is you can get a tennis ball, put a tennis ball on a wall, and put it on the muscle that's sore,
Yeah.
and then just go up and down like that, and
Right.
massage your back,
Yeah.
and you can just wiggle around with a ball, with a tennis ball, and that will massage that muscle. And then the other thing you need to do is the hamstring stretches.
Okay.
So you know in the class this morning we were doing that stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
Just to stretch the hamstrings
Yeah, yeah.
is a good way of helping with that. And then the things like that one that we
Yeah,
do,
yeah.
that one, the stretching like that, and then these ones.
Just most of them.
So pretty much most of the
Pretty much.
stretching exercises, but then what you might want to do is if it's a specific muscle, get the get a tennis ball, or even better, a
Right.
massage person,
Yeah,
and
okay.
just you know
That's you.
help rub the muscle because it's quite. And also by practicing the same, because I do a lot of driving, I have to do that one a lot, and also the squats, and just the and then this one, when you lift, the hip goes down and the shoulder goes up, so like that,
Oh, yes,
Just
yeah, yeah, yeah.
and lots of wriggling. And then also when you're standing or sitting, your chin's tucked in and the head's floating and the weight is sinking down. So whether you're like this or like that, you want to be, you're not bolt upright, you're not tense to be upright, you're growing upright and soft. So it's very soft.
Yeah,
And then that one where you go like this.
yeah, yeah.
So you might want to place your hand on the sore bit and rub it while you're going round and
Oh,
round.
right, yeah,
And
yeah.
that's a way of doing it if you can't go and see a massage person. So you just sort of, and then the round and round one, and then that one we do,
Yeah,
and we do that one, and then if you want the goalkeeping, the Tai Chi goalkeeping, and just keep doing that. But the problem with the muscles, if the posture's correct, that helps with the muscles, but so does massage.
yeah, because I do find it very hard
Yeah,
to have this correct
yeah. So
posture.
that's right. Well, that's because we slouch. You know, after
Yes.
like I've noticed it with my nieces. now I'm really glad they took up dancing because now they're having to,
Yeah.
you know, stand up and be more upright because normally they're on their,
Yeah.
and they're, and that's bad for the, so getting this lengthening,
Thank you.
and that will help, but you just use a tennis ball and you
Yeah.
can put it on a chair and just
Yeah, yeah. I'll put it in.
and just massage it. If you can't get anyone to get in there and
Yeah.
do some massage to release that, but the release will only be temporary if you don't get your, so that the chin's tucked in and the head's floating up. So when you're standing, you're more like this. Yeah.
Yeah.
Great.
Thank you.
No worries. Good question. Very good question. So you can
Sort for everyone there.
yeah. So let's undo the- oh,
Yeah, it's still
now what's the actual time, please?
The actual time is 2:45.
Oh, it's fast again.
It's still fast, yeah.
It's got a mind of its own.
It has got a mind of its own. So we'll just do a bit of qigong now. But I mean, if I've got some money, I'll go and see like a osteopath or a chiropractor or a massage person. But if I haven't got any money, I'll go use a tennis ball and a roller and do more stretches. So do the stretching. And then wild goose flies. So we'll do some simple exercises and then we'll go and do the two. So we're doing part wild horse's mane, which we looked at last week. But I also want to look at white crane spreaded springs because it's just lovely. So if you get a chance, do have a look at the geese as they're flying over because this is the time of year you see them. That and starling murmurations.
Oh, yeah.
I saw a bunch of starlings. I was driving over from London. Across London yesterday. I was doing some work, and there were quite a big. There was a countrified bit. And there was a whole load of them. It wasn't quite a big murmuration that you get at Pendragon. Amazing those. Oh, fantastic. Okay, and then we just do this one. So it's smaller than the one we do as a squatting exercise. So have the feet parallel so you can feel. So some of you might be more comfortable with them a bit closer in. Some of you might be more comfortable with your. So you just have to work out how your legs work personally. Is it sunny tomorrow? Does anyone know?
What's that now?
Oh, good. I can put the laundry out then. Marvellous.
Okay, my boyfriend. They didn't forecast rain, I know that. Oh, right.
Okay.
It's been beautiful.
This one, it's like that. Circling palms and it goes down the front of the body. So it's another one that works the shoulder. Oh, look, Julie has set off the robin. Can you hear the robins hanging outside?
Yeah.
So I'll put this lovely music on and it does the wildlife joins in. Quite good. So I'll just do a few this side just to practice the move because this is the new one for this class. So it's like that. The fingers come out. You come up, over. I'll come a bit closer. Oh, sorry, Christy. So it's like this. So there, up, over there, my head. I've got a better camera, but I'll put it somewhere. I think I might left it in London. It was because I was teaching a class, my Zoom class on Friday. That's okay. Now this time there's a slight turn, and then you go down the side of the body. So that's the. I won't do the full version of it because it goes all the way down to the feet and then back up again. That's. So that's the more advanced version. We'll do it the other side as well, just the more advanced version with a little turn, straight down the side. Oh. Much better with the doors, windows open. It's just a bit of air because, I mean, they need it hot here because mostly the people that are here, they're sat down all the time. You get cold to sitting still. Yeah, you do. You're very cold. So. Yeah, do this one. Out. In, down, in, up. Keep breathing small. That's lovely. That was so good. Do it with the other arm. There you go, Dan. So we're missing Edmund. That's a shame. Well, I guess Christine. Well, Christine's over there. But Amy. Amy's doing fun things. But 1, 2, 3, 3 people missing. So the day, so I think tomorrow we've got our seating class because it's the first Tuesday of the month, isn't it? So I'll be here around 11ish, maybe slightly after. Yeah, all breathing, marvelous, and then like this, transfer the weight and turn. Transfer the weight and turn. This is called the bear. So you saw a bear, didn't you?
And baby.
And baby. Oh, baby. Ah, baby the bear is holding the baby bear. That makes sense. Oh, that's so nice.
Oh, perfect.
Oh, rock the baby bear to sleep.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. And has anybody seen the advert with the bears on?
Yes.
Or it's like that?
Oh,
Yeah.
no, I haven't
That's
seen the tiny bear.
tiny.
Everybody likes bears.
Yeah.
Oh, that was so
Did
good.
I?
And they got old eagles flying around.
Mm.
Oh, they went after the cub.
Did you want to stay longer when you were there?
Yes.
Did you want to go home?
No, we were in Vancouver, which was all right.
Now try
Let's
this.
get them off. But it was lovely.
Wave hands like clouds, and it's from the 24-step form. So what we're doing is we're doing health versions of the exercises. So when we actually put them together in the sequence, you will have already practiced them lots, and you'll almost by magic be able to seamlessly do all the moves. That's why I can't even play. Yeah. It'd be like this beautiful harmonious. So we've got 5 minutes, haven't we, about that?
Yeah, just talk for it.
Okay.
I think the most
Okay.
interesting thing I saw
Yeah.
when we were leaving Juneau, I looked, and there was about 12, 13 sea otters.
Oh,
But they were all in a V shape. There was one in
Oh,
front.
what, like these?
Like the sea cat. Then
Interesting.
behind that, there was one in that trying to
So I will just demonstrate, part of the Wild Horses Main health exercise, you can do it sitting down as well. Very good. Yeah. So it goes like this, it goes 1, which is what we did last week. 2. Hold the ball. 3, transfer the weight. And you're aiming your weight to go through the middle of the foot. Again, 1. 2. It's quite nice doing Tai Chi at the beginning and the end of the day, isn't it?
Yes.
So it's just quite a nice way. So in the beginning, it kind of gets you going. And then when you do it at the end of the day, it helps you kind of, calm down. Yeah, it's nice. Three. Once more. Okay, so before we do white crane spread swings, let's do another shoulder exercise. I'll just show that to you. So you come up like this, you breathe in. Now you can stop there, do it that way, or you can carry on and do it that way, like bringing a stick behind your head, but adapt accordingly. So you can still do the same movement, which will still work the shoulder thing, shoulder girdle, without having to go all the way up. That's still going to work the shoulders, or you can do the full version. And once more. Okay, and then just forwards and back and swing. So the arm swings back, the arm swings forward. You get the bounce, and it just sways the waist and swings in the arms, but you keep your arms kind of low. That's it. And that's another one that works the shoulder. There's that one. So rather than doing all the shoulder exercises all at once, it's quite nice to break them up. Okay, and then we got this swinging. So just swinging. That's quite nice. Just watch out for your friends, no clashing. That's why it's sometimes quite nice doing it on Zoom, Christine, because then you haven't got anyone to whack. There we go. And I'm lifting to make a bigger one, I lift my heel off the floor and turn my body a bit more, and like reaching. Do the light bulb. Light bulb. Tai Chi light bulb change. Marvelous. 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay.
Feel that?
Yeah, can you feel that? It's just so the thing is, the trick is with freeing up things is you've got to relax them first. So that might mean you've got to get a massage first, just so the muscles go, oh, because then when it's relaxed, then there's more movement. If you go, oh, I can't move, right, I must make myself move. No, that doesn't work. They don't do it like that. They used to in the old days, and they must have wrecked loads of people's shoulders that way. Whereas now, you just do it small, and you can do micro movements. Just little tiny movements in the shoulders, do tiny movements, and then eventually those tiny movements become bigger. So, white crane spread wings. So it's like this. and then you go like this. You can see why we did a bit of shoulder stuff. So that's palm up and palm across the like that. And the footwork is you go heel toe and then cat's eyes. Yeah, you could do it in the chair. So yeah, you could do everything in the chair. So my most of the classes I teach on Monday, they're mostly chair positive. So actually all my classes are chair positive. You can turn up to any of my classes and just sit down and do it, and that's fine. So but they're more aimed towards people that exercise in the chair because they're valuing it a lot more. There we go. White cranes, so beautiful crane. So this real connection through the body. That's it. So the reason why the school was called Grey Heron Internal Arts when Mike started teaching is because there weren't any white cranes in the UK. And the closest he could find a white crane was a grey heron, and then he named it Grey Heron. And then, like a few months later, they'd first had their first spotting of a white crane, and he was like, "Oh," because he would have called it White Crane, White Crane Internal Arts, but it's Grey Heron Internal, which is fine.
It's nice to be different.
Kind of makes it a bit more
Yeah.
regionalised, a bit more local to
Yeah.
Cambridgeshire. It's a Cambridgeshire thing. So. That's great. So just let me show you what happens in the form. If you want to join in with this bit, Christine, feel free. We're just going to do the first part of the form to White Crane spread its wings. So just have a look. So this is what we're working on this term. So just watch. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out and begin. You'll just have to this. Down. Then transfer the weight into the left foot. I'll just carry on doing that. Turn, push out with the left hand, gather under, hold the ball. Hop whilst horse is made. So we do it as a walking exercise, which we did last week. I think we had enough time to do that. 1, 2, 3, and then white crane spreads its wings. 1, 2. So there you go. That's the first bit, and then it carries on for another 7 minutes. But right, okay. Let's we'd better stop there. Oh, oops.
Yeah.
I've overrun a bit. It's time to go home. Well, I would appreciate it if we could put this place back to how it was. Yeah, don't forget the windows. Well remembered. Thank you.
And the door.
And the door. Oh yeah, don't forget the door. Yeah, there's no point locking it and then putting the alarm on. And the door open. That'd be a bit silly, wouldn't it? So embrace the tide, return to mountain. So 2 ways of doing this. You can do it the plain way, where you just open. I'll come a bit closer so the people, the viewers at home. Oh, it's like a TV show, isn't it? The viewers at home. We do get people watching, you know, from all sorts of all over the world. So, or you can do it like this. You have the arms like that, and then they rotate, rotate, rotate. So I would like to spend 3 days training with Baby Master Chen in November, because I thought actually I've got to prioritize. I can afford that rather than the full 5 days. I was like, yeah, I haven't got the money, so I'll just do the ones. Up, go. And then it's quite a lot, because if you do 5 days, that's 4 nights in a hotel. I usually pick the cheapest one I could find, but even so, that adds up. Okay, let's look super young. So rump pants. So those of you that did this morning, that means you'll be even younger, you see. Oh. Holly's the face. I mean, if you came to Soham as well, that's 3 times.
I got Wednesday as well.
Yeah, you've got Wednesday, you do 2 on Monday and 1 on Wednesday, that's plenty. That's plenty. It is nice to do more than one. I mean, when I wasn't teaching so much, I was going to 2 or 3 Tai Chi classes with my teacher a week and going to training and day seminars, weekend seminars. If I could afford it, we sort of spend weeks summer schools and things. Well, we have lots of breaks and we sit down and chat a lot, so it doesn't feel
Like our Monday one.
like our Monday one, but for a whole week, you know. So, bring him in. These are- Play. All like this, cut that way and then rotate. So that was a little embellishment that I got. Karelka Scuba taught me. Eva's husband. Yeah, he stopped teaching now. So. Nice and tall. Making this with the right hand, left hand over the top, bring your feet together. Fabulous. Well done. Right, window, I'll give them the doors. You've got to do the doors and the windows. I'll leave the nice music on while we're packing away. And well done. And hopefully see you soon. Yeah, I'll stop the recording now.